Black Myth Wukong is about to drop on Xbox, and if you haven't played this game on PC or PS5, you are about to have an experience of a lifetime. I'll speak for myself, but I do believe that others will agree. This game will break you. It's incredibly challenging and punishing, but it's also incredibly rewarding at the exact same time. So, if this will be your very first playthrough, here are 5 tips that you absolutely need to know. Tip number 5. Beware of the fakie. It seems like every enemy has their own version of a delayed telegraphed move. All enemy types, bosses, mini-bosses, or just grunts, you name it, have unique combos and attack chains like every other game, but the one thing that they share in common is the delay, a fakie. Sometimes it's a tiny hesitation, and sometimes it's an extra long fake out. Either way, it's there to bait you and frustrate the living crap out of you. Take time to learn each enemy's rhythm. Some are simple and others are layered with double or even triple delays. The only way to really master it is by countless failures and paying attention to their tails. Pro tip: early in fights, take a few rounds to just observe patterns before going all in on attacks. Having this kind of patience will save you a lot of headache and a lot of healing items later on in the game. Tip number 4. Big Head Baby is your friend. Big Head Baby is a transformation that should be your go-to for about 95% of your first playthrough. I can't tell you how many times Big Head Baby came in clutch to deliver that final blow on both smaller bosses, massive late game bosses, and just even regular grunts throughout the game. Yes, there are plenty of other cool transformations, and sure, you should experiment with them. But if you want consistency, invest in upgrading Big Head Baby to the max as soon as you can. One bonus tip with Big Head Baby is to pair him with gear or curios that boost damage output during his transformation and allocating sparks to him to make him just that much stronger. It turns him from great to absolutely ridiculous. His one-hit headbutt does tons of damage if it's perfectly timed and with the right enemy. Tip number 3. Learn how to XP farm early. Is it cheating? Maybe, but I've made peace with it. Because sometimes you just need a few more sparks to grab that key skill that you need to defeat that one specific enemy. The most well-known XP farm is in a location called the Pool of Shattered Jade in the Webbed Hollow from Chapter 4. It's unlocked later on in the game, but you're going to want to remember how to do these steps. Now, there are several detailed videos on how to do this specifically, but I'll give you a brief overview. What you're going to need is the double-headed rat transformation that's acquired through doing specific tasks and a side quest, a specific armor set that grants you more XP per kill, and enough sparks invested into the rat's special to make it stronger so that it kills all of the enemies and cocoons in one go. This combo nets you just under 3,000 will points per run, and you can repeat it endlessly. Do it as much as you feel you need, especially when you're underleveled for a boss. Personally, I only farmed for 3 specific fights: Yellow Long, the Scorpion King, and Erlang, that cheating motherfucker. Tip number 2. Switch it up constantly. Black Myth Wukong rewards small, deliberate changes to your build. Don't be afraid to swap out armor, curios, or drinks for marginal gains. Sometimes even a 0.5% boost can tip the fight in your favor. Here's how I approached it. I changed my setup constantly in between bosses and in between deaths. I fine-tuned individual items mid-fight, and I would also focus on adding sparks to my favorite transformation. At the very beginning, you're gonna get one that's called Red Tides. That one's really good, but later on you can change those out to suit your fighting style and the one that you like the most. You need to think of each encounter as its own puzzle. Your build is the set of tools that you can rearrange and solve it at any time. All that you're looking for is those marginal 1% improvements per boss fight. Tip number 1, reallocate your sparks without fear. This might be the single most important habit to build. In Black Myth Wukong, will turns into sparks, and sparks fuel your skill tree. The game is designed for you to move sparks around frequently. That's how I played it, and that's how I recommend everybody play. Move your sparks without even thinking about it. Just move them around and see what small changes you can make. When I fought Erlang, who took me 15 hours to beat at level 130, I, no joke, reset my sparks over 100 times, and I'm not even exaggerating. Why? Because each reset really allowed me to tailor my build to exactly what I needed for that specific fight. Erlang was a son of a bitch, but I eventually got him by making these fine-tune adjustments and listening to other people for their advice and how they defeated Erlang. Don't hoard one perfect build for the entire game. Shift your sparks and shift your strategy and adapt for every single boss. My first playthrough took me just over 80 hours, and I completed the entire thing live with my viewers without watching a single playthrough. I just took the advice from the chat and audience, giving me feedback and giving me tips on how to improve. And I have to tell you that it was one of the most rewarding gaming experiences that I've ever had. The story, the characters, the boss design, the artwork, the music, this game is absolutely a 10 out of 10, and for me, should have been Game of the Year. But if you're interested in learning more about how to start a gaming channel, I do go live constantly on this platform, so if you happen to see the little live around my profile pic, feel free to stop in for a second, say hello, ask me any questions you'd like, or if you'd like to watch a video that I made for this specific reason, you're going to want to check out this video right here. Adios.